Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. Okay, what's your name?
Not the audacity is crazy.
What's your name?
Why you pop?
Alicia.
Alicia, how old are you?
I just turned 29 last week.
You just turned 29. Turned 29, aging like fine wine. That's such a. Let's see what we got here. She a gym girly too. Okay, health is key. Nice, chill photos. Okay, somebody should be taking this home. Not too much cheeks. I mean, she seemed like she adore her a little. Okay, trying not to. A lot of cheeks. Okay, there's a lot of cheeks. She's in love with her body. Okay, you can respect that. When you go to the gym, you work on that. That's something you should adore. So, I mean, so far her page looks smooth.
Week.
Okay, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
I'm in sports marketing.
Okay, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Okay, so I love powerlifting. That's like my go-to. I train Muay Thai.
You train what?
I train Muay Thai.
Why they keep popping? She look
I don't
nice.
know. I really like to draw. I'm not good at it. I like hiking and being in nature.
She looked like she could be like an anime type of character. Like somebody could take her appearance and how she looks and put it into like an anime.
Sure. I don't know, just like vibing.
Okay, and what do you look for in a man?
She bow-legged.
I don't know, definitely.
Is that what that's
I'm more
called?
of a personality girly,
Okay.
so like you have to be funny and like enjoyable to be around, and not like too serious, but like also have your life together. So like not too unserious. But yeah, I'm a personality girly, so I can't really like it's not that tangible.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Needs therapy or not currently in therapy. I really value someone who can look intrinsically and understand themselves. If you can't communicate, if you immediately get upset and block me or disappear, gotta go.
Okay.
If you're not into anything active, like you don't have to necessarily be a power lifter, but like play basketball or like go for a hike, just
Physical
something like
activity.
take care of yourself to some extent. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
I guess I do know actually. So.
All right, we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30.
Okay. Sammy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're beautiful. I think you have a great aesthetic and you have great energy. I do think you're a little bit all over the place for me. I think there's just a lot going on and pulling you in different directions. I would like my girl to be a little bit more focused and centered in different ways. Also, like one of the statements that you made, I didn't understand. You said you didn't want somebody to automatically like block you or and it's like, why are people blocking you? Like I don't know.
'Cause some
Like,
people is
I'm
weird.
I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot for me personally.
I mean, it's a good question to be like thinking about what did she do to get to no blocker. But some people is just weird. Like they just, if they want something, they don't get it. All right, I'm not about to waste time blocking you. I'm not about to communicate and put in extra effort and energy into somebody that you're supposed to put that energy into. I'm gonna just take it elsewhere, you know. Because some
But I
people
think
is
you're
weird
gorgeous.
like
I
that.
think you're
That's
great.
normal. You should know that. You're like 30.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't really have a type though. I'm like more personality, but it's like I'm not unattracted to you.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good. Thank
And
you.
I like the sunglasses.
Thank you.
It's always
Glasses.
crazy, but I like the sun.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Walter, and I am 32. And I popped my balloon because the whole outfit. I'm not feeling that jacket, and then
I like that jacket. That's a very nice
Yeah,
jacket.
that's yeah. And then I kind of initially kind of like, why are people blocking you? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on for you to even make that statement? So that must mean something's going on. And I also think you're like great energy, but like more like jittery, like jitty, you know? And which is cool, but it just ain't for me. You know? I'm like more chill.
This ain't for me.
All right.
She does have like a jolly
Oddly
energy.
enough, I am very like all over the place. I have high energy. I love just talking, just like live, laugh, love, unironically, ironically enough. But I do tend to end up with guys who are more reserved and kind of like the opposite of me.
Balance.
I don't know, maybe I just like gravitate towards the balance, but I do understand why that would be the complete opposite of you and why that might not be like your vibe.
No, for sure. Yeah, you have great energy though and a great smile. So
Thank
good luck
you.
for sure.
And then let's go down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jay, and I'm 31.
All right. And Jay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was the tattoos on the hands. I mean, I can't bring
These
that
are fire. You have
Those look
lost
very
your
nice.
mind.
I just can't bring that home to my mom.
Can we like pause?
It looks a little random, but they do look good
They
though.
look
What are
good. It's
they?
just I just can't bring it home to my mom's.
That's
You know?
crazy.
So
They're my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love those tattoos.
Those
I actually
tattoos are
got
smooth.
like to speak to me being all over the place. I got them impulsively.
yeah,
All at once, and I just
Yeah.
loved. I was literally planning out what I wanted while they were actively tattooing this because.
Wow.
but everything
too
else look
random.
good on you. Everything
They
else.
don't
your
like
smile,
that.
Your eyes, your hair, you look good. I like your
I
outfit.
think that it's like it's like with the girls with all the makeup and the context. It's like I don't know what I'm getting. This one, it's like certainly you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like you don't wake up and you don't know what she might want to do or say.
yeah, for sure.
But she look nice
Now,
though.
is he someone that's your type?
I like
Just say no.
probably
say no.
not.
Probably.
Like off the bat, but I'm more of like a conversationalist. Like
You don't have to keep telling people like you don't gotta feel sorry for being who you are. If you keep adding the part of more of a personality, they've all heard it 10 times. So you don't gotta keep using that. Just say that it's not your type. At least physical. You know, most people be like physically no. I guess you could just say that. You know, that help people out.
so maybe. Like it's hard for me to say based. I don't judge people based off of like. Yeah, I'm really a personality girly.
For sure, for sure.
We did get a pop back
I
here.
hope she don't say it again.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jesse. I'm 31. Well, like, basically, like the last thing you said, I noticed you said like impulsively. So like, it made me think that you're a person that is very impulsive, and with that can, because I used to be really impulsive.
Yeah.
And so that just is a plethora of things that could go wrong. You know, I don't want to say that's the reason you maybe get blocked, or maybe you might do something impulsive. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, and
That could make sense.
I don't know in your
It's like you do something in that moment that you probably shouldn't have done, and which is impulsive, and then just get blocked.
tattoos. I like them, but it's kind of giving me like, I don't know. I feel like you're like really into. Are you into horoscopes?
No, I'm not like an astrology girly.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not. Into
But
that,
anyways, but it was mainly just the impulse thing. You're beautiful. I wish I could like see more of like your physique, cause you say like powerlifter. So I'm assuming you got some like a nice physique, but I can't tell, cause the jacket is cool though. But yeah.
fair enough.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type? I know you're a conversation, but you know, if he
Yes,
approached you, is that
say
something you
something,
would go
Arlette. Thank you.
I wouldn't say no.
for? Okay,
That's good.
Yeah.
that's good. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
you're beautiful though. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Then we got one more down
Shoot, Arlette
there.
had to call her out. Like, he's gonna keep saying that.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old, and I pop because
look like
like your face
Patron.
scar is super valid.
For anybody that watched B Simone, there's a dude on there named P-Tron. She had her own little TV episode. There's a dude named P-Tron. Let me see. Boom. This dude right here. That's who he looked like. That's who you remind me of, P-Tron. Because he always sipping on Patron.
It's just like not the fit, but the jacket. It's like I can't really see what you're working with, so it's like I don't know. And I like
That's a
I kinda
nice
like
jacket.
My girl's like a little more like slim. You know what I'm saying? But you cute as hell though. But it's really just the jacket. It's like. I mean, the fit is cool, but I don't know why you put that jacket on though. You shouldn't have did that.
That's a very nice jacket. It goes with the black, the all
I'll
black.
tell you why I put the jacket on. One of my friends told me that I'm looking super pale right now.
Pale?
And they said that I need like a pop of color because if I wore all black, it would be like tragic. So
It's not even the color of the jacket. It's just like it's super big. It's like a big ass jacket. Like
That's
I'm
a
into,
nice
like,
jacket.
More streetwear vibes. So like, you probably wouldn't like my day-to-day outfit.
I mean that's cool like on the day to day, but I don't know you, so I'm trying to get to know you. So I would want
you're
to see
trying to
what
get to know me by knowing what my body looks like.
I mean, of course, I gotta be attracted to you initially, right?
If you had a balloon, I would.
Why? Because I want to see what your body look like.
Give him a
I mean,
balloon
kinda,
to pop
yeah.
there. That's weird.
I'm
That
saying,
is
I
low-key
mean,
weird.
if I'm gonna be with somebody,
Hold
I
on.
want to know what they look like, right?
What he's saying is not wrong, but like, I mean, that's just his preference. You can't Can't get mad at it, bro. But it does sound a little weird. Like you think I'm beautiful, but because you can't see my body, you might say no. It just sounds weird. It could be considered that it is weird. I'm really thinking about it. Like I can't see your body, so I'm questioning some stuff. But if you think she attractive in the face and she lived, you don't really need to see this yet. You can get that unveiled, whatever, revealed, whatever later.
I mean, okay.
Yeah,
So
go past
now-
that.
Is he someone that's your type?
I mean, some dudes prefer women with big butts. So if some people that could be a deal breaker, and you can't get mad at them for having their preference.
And
Just say no, because you already know this personality.
it's giving Kevin Gates a little bit.
Dang.
Gates?
Yeah, a little
My
bit.
name is Kevin, though.
Okay, period.
Hold on, Kevin Gates is
So-
light skinned, though.
Kevin Gates?
He's light skinned.
Kevin Gates is like brown.
Kind of resemble him a little
Like-
bit.
like
It's
a-
not
He
about
He got
I
curly
love his-
hair. Like
a coffee,
I've never heard that.
iced
That's
coffee.
Kevin Gates is
I didn't mean
insane.
it. Me.
No, I'm
like-
not taking offense, but it's just like it's like me calling you like you giving Kelly Rowland a little bit. It's like, huh? It'd be like, what? You see what I'm saying?
No, but I hear you.
Yeah,
right,
but
thank you.
you cool though. You cool though.
In situations like this, you already understood the vibe that he got. Don't even waste no more energy. Not to disrespect him, but like, there's clearly no connection. Don't try to explain anything.
Okay, we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question. We might as well stay over here. There's only these 2.
What do you look for the most or value the most in a partner?
I'll start with him and go back. Your name and age, and what do you value most or look for in a partner?
Kevin, 33. And what I'm looking most in a partner is communication.
Communication.
That's one thing that I learned. That's the foundation of any relationship, especially if it's long distance. At the end of the day, like if the communication is not there, I can see where a bunch of miscommunication, complications, anything along the relationship that can cause obstacles can come into play. So communication.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
Franzi, 33. A woman who's, I'm looking for a woman who knows what she wants. She got something going for herself. What else? She's got emotional intelligence. She knows what she wants. So that's pretty much it.
Any other questions for the guys?
Yeah. What would you consider your biggest opportunity for personal growth?
Okay.
Biggest opportunity for personal growth. Okay, so I got my career, and my aviation, and I got my business that's up and coming. My as far as that goes, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. I'm reading, so I'm still trying to grow as life goes on. So if that answers
Could
your
we
question.
just be really nervous?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm sorry. That was more about your career, but as a person, as an individual. I know that a lot of people value your career and blah 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 in today's society, but just generally as an individual, what do you think
Things I can work on?
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Things I can work on. I'd say better communication. That's important. So I've had, some communication issues back then, and so I know that's important. So I like to, be stronger at communicating with my partner.
Okay. That answers it now? Okay. What about over here?
I would have to say my faith in God. I don't know if you're a religious person or not.
I just got
but-
baptized a couple months ago.
All right, sweet. Congratulations. But I would say my faith because I had a traumatic experience about 2 years ago when my brother passed. Praying, and then a few months after that, my cousin passed. And so I didn't give up on God, but my faith did decrease. So that's something that I'm constantly working on now as far as my prayer life. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay. All right. Guys,
Better
any
answer.
questions for her?
What are some things that you you like to grow on? Growth.
I think I could.
You could be really
hone in-
nervous. I don't know
Sorry.
yet.
I think that I could hone in a bit more on kind of. I could have a better understanding of who I want to be and who I am. To their point, am very impulsive. Like, I really enjoy living in the moment, and I really value that for like my history and my environment that I grew up in. I really value just like being comfortable and being who I am in the moment. But I do understand why a lot of people are kind of like taken back by that, because it's the opposite of what most people strive to be to some extent, right? But yeah, I at the end of the day, like, I don't know, I work really hard to be a good person and maintain my values and my morals, and I'm like a really major empath, so I like that's my other one. Like, I am a little too understanding, because I can
Understanding.
see. I feel like I can see through people and understand like why they're acting the way they are, but my problem is I use it to justify their behavior rather than just understanding and saying that's not for me. Yeah.
That's a good answer,
Any questions
especially
here?
that last
Yeah,
part.
so when it comes to a long-term partnership, what are your key values?
Definitely you have to be able to communicate. Like I'm a very anxious person just generally. Like I don't want to have to guess what you're feeling or guess what you're thinking. I would rather hear a hard truth than try to make something up in my own head and fill in the blanks. So I really value communication, maybe even over communication. I forgot what the question was halfway through that. What was it one more time?
When it comes to a long-term partnership, what are your key values?
Okay, and then just kindness and maintaining your own person. I have dated some men who have kind of tried to morph into me and, like take on my values and take on my hobbies and my beliefs. And I want someone who is just comfortable in who they are, and we connect as separate individuals together.
That's
you know what I
beautiful.
mean?
That's real.
And then
I like
outside
that.
of that, maybe just like, or aside from that, maybe just like faith to your point. Like I just got baptized. I'm really making strides in like my relationship with my God. And I also understand that everybody has a different God, right? Like even if we're in the same religion, everyone's understanding and interpretation is slightly different. And just like understanding that and valuing and appreciating someone's other version of faith. So.
Okay. All right. So I do have to throw this question in there because something came up the last round. So are kids a deal breaker for you? No. Okay.
I don't have any, but
You don't have any. Okay. All right. You want? Okay, go ahead. I think you should mention this.
Yes,
many?
you have to.
how many?
Have
Don't
to.
don't.
You
Is
have
the limit
to.
a deal breaker?
Oh my God. If you gotta ask, how many baby moms? You gotta think about it?
No,
I'll throw up.
4.
Baby moms or kids?
Baby moms.
Yeah.
The woman was too stunned to speak respectfully. Are you serious?
He
You're looking
changed.
for a fifth baby mama? What?
No,
I'm just kidding.
absolutely not. That was in my younger days. That's something that I can believe we can have a conversation on the side. But
How old are they? If that's
my oldest is 13. I got twin 7-year-old, twin 7 years old, 6, 5, 4, 5 girls, 1 boy.
5 and 4 with 2 different people.
5 girls
Oh.
and 1 boy. So 4 women and children. The mother of my children.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Is that a deal breaker?
That's a lot. It's something to adjust and deal with, especially
I
for a
respect you,
relationship.
so.
To start off with already 6 stepchildren.
Like it.
You're hesitating too long.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna give it to you, Deposit. I like your
I'm
vibe.
literally so sorry.
No,
That sucks that like it's literally like past experiences that are,
understandable.
but like beautiful at the same time, you know?
Most definitely. I like everything about it. I like the tattoos. I don't know what my boy
Crazy.
down there was talking about, but I like the tattoos.
You're just making up
I like the
excuses
fit.
back there.
I don't care what the body look like, but the face is there, so it is what it is. Okay. But
Yeah.
thank you.
Changed man.
All right. Got our one last guy here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Maybe. I don't do physical
He's
types.
Based
So
off of what
such-
you've heard from him so far, did you like
Yes,
what you
Arlette,
heard?
please.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
No.
The communication thing really took me out the game, because that's like just knowing my personality. I would have about 5 different heart attacks trying to get you to communicate. If that's where you struggle, you can pop it.
Yeah,
It's
but-
fine. I won't be here.
I mean, that's
Just
my
pop
past.
it, bro.
So I'm
It's your
I done grown
past.
past.
You
know,
said that's something
issue
you need
that I
to work
had.
on.
So I'm in a better place now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that that's something you're still like actively trying to figure out.
No. That's
Okay.
that's something in my.
That means
past,
he
so
didn't understand the
I'm in a
question.
better place now.
Okay. Then yeah, why not?
No, dude.
tried.
She just
You
lied
didn't
to
like
you.
that response. I can tell you didn't like that response.
Okay, well,
He just lied to you. Because if I'm not tripping, she asked the question, what is something that you feel like you need to improve on or something you need to grow in, whatever. And he said communication. And now he's saying he's past that. He's good with communication now. Those are 2 different answers. And I'm pretty sure she didn't ask him what was he struggling with that you're not struggling with.
All right, so I found some hesitation on her end. Do you feel like popping? Are you hanging on to it?
I mean, she cool.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm feeling her.
She
But,
cool.
there was a little hesitation on her end.
Yeah.
So, I don't want, if somebody's into me, they're going to be into me. There's no hesitation. They're going to let it be known.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seemed like she's not for sure about what she wants.
Okay.
So,
He just don't want you, bro.
yeah, so
Your energy's a little scary, bro. Like you don't look welcoming.
Thank
Like
you.
look like you don't even want to hug.
Back.
At least I know my personality's the problem. No, I'm kidding.
All right, well, that's all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
No, she was
Thank
smooth. She
you.
was smooth for sure.